Have you ever wondered if the habits you practice in your private life might be affecting more than just your body? Perhaps your emotional well-being too? What if I told you that the key to a healthier, more fulfilled life might lie in rethinking some of these habits? In this video, we're diving into a topic that few dare to discuss, but is critical for anyone looking to live with balance and vitality, especially as we age. Antonio, a wise elder with years of experience, offers profound insights that could change the way you take care of both your body and mind. His advice isn't just about maintaining physical health, but also about nurturing emotional connections and addressing the hidden impacts that can affect your relationships, self-esteem, and overall happiness. By watching this video, you'll discover how to avoid the unintended consequences of excess and learn why true well-being involves much more than just taking care of your physical body. Antonio's words remind us of the importance of maintaining balance and embracing new connections, even as life changes. Stay with us until the end to explore practical, meaningful steps for a healthier, more connected life, both with yourself and with others. This could be the advice that helps you find deeper fulfillment, joy, and purpose. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. Antonio, his once dark hair now transformed into a crown of silvery gray, stood before his gathered friends with eyes that sparkled like embers of a warm fire. His welcoming expression radiated a profound sense of peace and understanding, enveloping everyone in a comforting embrace of familiarity and affection. As he began to speak, his voice resonated with a deep sincerity that touched the very souls of those who listened. "My dear friends," he began, his gaze meeting each person's eyes with heartfelt connection. "Life is an incredible journey, a tapestry woven with threads of joy and sorrow, triumph and challenge. It teaches us countless lessons, often in whispers and sometimes with resounding clarity. One of the most profound truths it reveals is the immeasurable importance of cherishing and nurturing our bodies and minds as we traverse the path of aging. Every chapter of our lives unfolds with its own unique beauty and demands. In the exuberance of youth, we often feel invincible, overlooking the quiet needs of our inner selves. But as time gracefully etches its lines upon our faces, we begin to understand the delicate balance required to maintain the harmony of our well-being. It becomes essential, no, imperative, that we attune ourselves to the subtle signals our bodies convey. Consider the moments when fatigue weighs heavier than before, or when our hearts yearn for a deeper connection and purpose. These are not mere inconveniences to be brushed aside. They are the echoes of our inner selves pleading for attention and care. We must listen with compassion and respond with action that honors the incredible vessels that carry our spirits through this world. Let us embrace the wisdom that comes with age, not as a burden, but as a precious gift. Let's commit to nourishing our bodies with wholesome sustenance, invigorating them with movement, and calming our minds with reflection and peace. Together, we can support one another in this sacred endeavor, sharing our stories, our struggles, and our victories. Remember, my dear friends, that we are not alone on this journey. Each of us is a vital thread in the fabric of our community, and by uplifting ourselves, we, in turn, uplift those around us. Let us walk forward with courage and grace, ever mindful of the whispers of our hearts and the messages of our bodies. As Antonio's heartfelt words flowed over them, the room was filled with a profound sense of unity and purpose. His message resonated deeply, stirring emotions and inspiring a renewed commitment to self-care and mutual support among all who were present. The men nodded in silent agreement, their eyes reflecting a deep attentiveness and a burning curiosity as they fixed their gaze upon the sage figure before them. Antonio stood there, the weight of years and wisdom etched into the lines of his face, his presence commanding yet comforting. The very air seemed to thicken, and time itself appeared to slow, each second stretching as he carefully organized his thoughts. He was acutely aware that the words he was about to speak could ripple through their lives, altering perspectives and igniting profound change. With a firm and resonant voice, he continued, "Maintaining balance in all aspects of life is not just important. It is the very cornerstone of our health and well-being, especially as we journey through the later chapters of our lives. As the sands of time flow, we must become ever more vigilant, nurturing both body and soul with the care they deserve. When it comes to our intimate lives," he said, his eyes conveying both compassion and earnestness, "it is crucial to understand that excesses and imbalances can lead us down paths fraught with unintended consequences. These repercussions are not limited to the physical realm. They echo deeply within our psychological and emotional landscapes as well. Our bodies, these magnificent vessels of life, undergo countless transformations over the years. What was once commonplace or effortless in our youth may no longer serve us in the same way. Therefore, it becomes imperative that we truly listen to the subtle whispers of our bodies. Pay heed to the signals that gently guide us, urging us to adjust our habits and embrace changes that honor our current selves. Ignoring these signs can lead to disharmony, affecting not only our own well-being, but also the connections we hold dear. Let us embrace moderation and mindfulness as allies on this journey. By doing so, we not only preserve our health, but also enrich our experiences, allowing for deeper connections and more profound joys. Remember, balance is not a restriction. It is a liberation, freeing us to live more fully and authentically." As Antonio's heartfelt words resonated through the room, a profound sense of understanding began to dawn upon the faces of his listeners. The silence that followed was not one of emptiness, but of reflection, a collective acknowledgement of the truths he had so eloquently shared. "For those of us who have traversed many seasons of life," Antonio continued, his voice tinged with a mix of concern and compassion, "excess in this most intimate realm can lead to a cascade of complications that ripple through every facet of our existence. Physically, it can deplete our reservoirs of energy and vitality, leaving us feeling utterly drained and weary. The spark that once propelled us through each day with vigor may dim, making even the simplest of daily activities feel like insurmountable challenges. Imagine waking each morning with a heaviness that clings to your very bones, a fatigue that no amount of rest seems to alleviate. This exhaustion doesn't just rob us of our strength, it steals moments of joy and connection, distancing us from the people and passions that enrich our lives. The body, in its wisdom, sends us these signals not as a punishment, but as a pleading whisper to slow down and restore balance. Moreover, overindulgence can lead to discomfort and irritation that serve as constant, unwelcome reminders of our disregard for our own well-being. These physical irritations are more than just surface-level nuisances. They can evolve into more serious afflictions, such as dysfunctions within our reproductive system. Such profound challenges strike at the core of our identity and masculinity, stirring feelings of frustration, vulnerability, and a deep-seated fear of losing a vital part of ourselves. The emotional toll of these issues cannot be overstated. They can sow seeds of doubt and diminish our confidence, casting long shadows over our relationships and inner peace. The psychological impact may manifest as anxiety or depression, further entangling us in a web of distress that affects not just ourselves, but those we hold dear. Therefore, it is of paramount importance that we heed the messages our bodies earnestly convey. We must adjust our habits with the grace and wisdom that our years have granted us. By embracing moderation and self-awareness, we not only preserve our physical health, but also honor our emotional and spiritual well-being. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Let us remember that true strength lies not in relentless pursuit without restraint, but in the courageous acknowledgement of our limits. In doing so, we pave the way for a more fulfilling, vibrant life. One where energy and joy are not fleeting, but enduring companions on our journey. As Antonio's words washed over them, the gravity of his message settled deeply within the hearts of his listeners. The room seemed to breathe collectively, each man reflecting on the delicate balance between desire and well-being, and the profound importance of caring for oneself with gentle respect and mindful intention. Emotionally, Antonio continued, his voice tinged with a deep understanding of the human heart. Over-involvement in this intimate area can unleash a storm of feelings that weigh heavily upon our spirits. Guilt may gnaw at our conscience, whispering doubts that erode our peace of mind. Shame can cast long shadows over our self-worth, making us question our value and deservingness of love. Anxiety might wrap its cold fingers around our thoughts, creating an unending loop of worry and fear. These relentless emotions can severely damage our self-esteem and shatter the fragile confidence we have built over the years. Such negative feelings seldom remain contained within us. They spill over into our relationships, like ink staining a pristine page. The invisible burdens we carry can create distance between us and our loved ones. Partners may feel a disconnect they can't quite name. Friends might sense a wall where there was once openness. Tension can creep into our interactions, turning warm conversations into strained exchanges. The joy and comfort we once found in others can become overshadowed by unspoken frustrations and misunderstandings. Another critical point to consider is that excessive behavior often serves as a mask, concealing deeper struggles festering beneath the surface. It can be a sign that we are grappling with underlying issues, such as chronic stress that saps our vitality, anxiety that unsettles our days and nights, or a profound dissatisfaction with aspects of our lives like unfulfilling work or strained relationships. These internal battles may drive us to seek solace in ways that ultimately do more harm than good. Oftentimes, when we're ensnared by emotional turmoil, we may instinctively resort to escape behaviors, a desperate attempt to numb the pain or distract ourselves from mounting frustration. We might delve into excesses, hoping they'll fill the void or quiet the chaos within. However, instead of alleviating our suffering, these actions can exacerbate the situation, deepening the wounds they're meant to heal. We find ourselves trapped in a vicious cycle, where the very means we use to cope become additional sources of distress, making it increasingly difficult to break free. Breaking this cycle requires courage and self-compassion. It demands that we turn inward with honesty, acknowledge our struggles, and seek support from those who care for us. By addressing the root causes of our pain, we can begin to heal and rediscover balance in our lives. Remember, vulnerability is not a weakness, but a testament to our strength, a step toward reclaiming our well-being and restoring harmony within ourselves and with those we cherish. As Antonio's heartfelt words enveloped them, a profound silence settled over the group. Each man grappled with his own reflections, the depth of Antonio's insights stirring emotions they had long kept subdued. In that shared moment of vulnerability, a newfound sense of understanding and connection blossomed among them, illuminating the path toward healing and self-discovery. As we gracefully traverse the winding paths of our later years, it becomes profoundly vital to understand that true health is not merely the absence of physical ailments. It is a harmonious blend of physical vitality, mental clarity, and emotional serenity. Our bodies, minds, and souls are inextricably intertwined, each influencing and nurturing the other. Recognizing this holistic interplay is essential. For maintaining a balanced lifestyle that promotes integral health empowers us to face life's myriad challenges with unwavering strength and deep-seated tranquility. Therefore, it is of paramount importance for men to be acutely aware of any subtle or overt signs that their personal practices may be teetering beyond the threshold of what is healthy, inadvertently diminishing their quality of life. The body is a wise and eloquent messenger. Fatigue that lingers, restlessness that disrupts peace, or a pervasive sense of dissatisfaction are not mere inconveniences. They are urgent whispers from within, pleading for attention and compassionate care. Cultivating healthy habits is akin to sowing seeds in the fertile soil of our well-being, nurturing a garden that flourishes with life and vigor. Engaging in regular exercise invigorates the body, sharpens the mind, and uplifts the spirit, infusing us with energy and optimism. Embracing a balanced diet nourishes us from the inside out, providing the essential nutrients that fuel our every endeavor. Establishing a restful sleep routine allows us to rejuvenate, heal, and dream, fortifying us against the stresses of tomorrow. Investing time in activities that enrich both body and mind, be it through the arts, meditation, or simply moments of stillness, feeds our souls and fosters inner peace. Yet, if one begins to notice that certain behaviors are casting shadows over daily life, interfering with responsibilities, or sowing seeds of discomfort and distress, it is a courageous and wise step to seek professional guidance. Acknowledging the need for support is not a sign of weakness, but a profound act of self-love and respect. Healthcare professionals, compassionate doctors, insightful psychologists, empathetic counselors, stand ready to offer their expertise, guiding us towards paths of healing and balance. They can provide invaluable support, helping to unravel the tangled threads of stress, anxiety, or dissatisfaction that may underlie excessive behaviors. Together, you can forge a journey back to equilibrium, rediscovering the joy and fulfillment that come from living in harmony with oneself. Remember, reaching out for help is a testament to one's strength and commitment to a life well lived. By embracing support and making mindful adjustments, we open the door to renewed vitality and happiness. We allow ourselves to not just exist, but to thrive. To wake each morning with a heart full of gratitude, a mind clear and focused, and a spirit ready to embrace the beauty of each new day. Let us honor ourselves by heeding the messages of our bodies and souls, cultivating habits that nurture our whole being. In doing so, we not only enhance our own lives, but also illuminate the lives of those around us, radiating positivity, wisdom, and love. Together, we can face the unfolding chapters of our lives with grace, courage, and an unshakable sense of purpose. Embracing a holistic approach to health, one that seamlessly integrates the body, mind, and spirit, is not merely beneficial. It is the very foundation of a long, fulfilling, and profoundly satisfying life. When we honor every facet of our being, we unlock the true essence of wellness, allowing us to navigate the journey of life with grace, resilience, and a heart brimming with joy. However, when we allow excess to infiltrate our lives, we risk severing the delicate threads that bind us to reality. Overindulgence in any singular practice can become a shadowed sanctuary, a form of escapism where we hide from confronting deeper emotional wounds or the daunting challenges that life inevitably presents. Instead of facing these issues with courage and vulnerability, we may retreat into behaviors that momentarily numb the pain but ultimately leave us feeling more isolated and unfulfilled. This dangerous path can lead to a vicious cycle, a whirlpool where the practice we once cherished for self-care transforms into a source of emotional and physical dependency. What began as a healing balm becomes chains that bind us, stripping away our freedom and diminishing the vibrant tapestry of our lives. The line between healthy engagement and harmful obsession blurs, leaving us adrift in a sea of confusion and self-doubt. Therefore, it is absolutely vital that such practices remain harmonious elements within a balanced and enriched life. We must consciously cultivate a diverse array of self-care and well-being activities, each nourishing different aspects of our humanity. Imagine the serenity of strolling through a sun-dappled forest, the crisp air invigorating your senses as the melodies of nature soothe your soul. Envision moments spent in quiet meditation, where the clamor of the outside world fades, and you reconnect with the deepest parts of yourself, finding clarity and inner peace. Picture the thrill of losing yourself in the pages of a captivating book, your imagination ignited by worlds unknown and ideas uncharted. Feel the warmth of genuine social interactions, the laughter shared with cherished friends, the comforting embrace of loved ones, the enriching exchange of thoughts and dreams that strengthen the bonds between hearts. Engage in creative pursuits that set your spirit ablaze. Paint with colors that reflect your emotions, write words that echo your truths, dance to the rhythms that move your very being. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment too below to let me know that you are still here with me. By weaving these diverse threads into the fabric of our daily existence, we maintain a precious equilibrium. We honor and respect the limits of our own bodies and minds, acknowledging that as the years gracefully pass, These limits evolve and require our mindful attention. This is not a concession to aging, but an act of profound wisdom and self-love. A recognition that true strength lies in understanding and embracing our whole selves. Respecting the boundaries of one's body and mind is not an act of restraint, but a celebration of self-awareness. It is a liberation that frees us to experience life in all its depth and richness, unburdened by the shadows of overindulgence or neglect. It empowers us to greet each new day with renewed energy, clear purpose, and an open heart ready to embrace the beauty that surrounds us. Let us, then, commit ourselves to this path of holistic well-being. Let us become vigilant guardians of our own balance, nurturing our physical health with nourishing foods and invigorating movement, tending to our emotional landscapes with kindness and introspection, and feeding our spirits with passions that ignite our souls. If we find that certain behaviors begin to overshadow other aspects of our lives or cause us discomfort, let us have the courage to seek guidance from compassionate professionals who can help us rediscover our equilibrium. By doing so, we not only enhance our own lives, but also illuminate the paths of those around us. Our journey towards balance and fulfillment becomes a beacon of inspiration, radiating positivity, wisdom, and love. Together, we can create a tapestry of lives well-lived, each thread a testament to the beauty of embracing our whole selves and the limitless potential that lies within us. Remember, honoring your own limits is an act of wisdom that guarantees a fuller and healthier life. It is a pledge to yourself to live not just in the moments that pass, but in the depths of experiences that truly matter. Let us walk forward on this path with courage and grace, ever mindful of the delicate balance that sustains us, and ever grateful for the profound gift of life itself. He paused thoughtfully, his gaze gently sweeping over the faces gathered around him. The room was cloaked in a hushed silence, each man reflecting a tapestry of emotions: curiosity, introspection, perhaps a touch of longing. Antonio allowed the quiet to settle, understanding the power of a moment's pause. Then, with a softness that invited openness, he continued, "I want you to think with me. Could it be that this relief we often seek, when pursued too frequently, is concealing deeper needs within us? When we engage excessively in solitary practices, we may inadvertently build walls around ourselves, distancing us from something far more precious that life generously offers: the profound connection with another person. Throughout the winding journey of our lives, many of us have faced the heartache of losing a partner or becoming estranged from someone we once held dear. Whether by the relentless hands of time, unforeseen circumstances, or paths that diverge without our consent, such losses can carve deep grooves in our hearts, tempting us to retreat inward, to shield ourselves from the vulnerability that connection requires. But I urge you not to close yourselves off. Life, in its infinite wisdom and boundless compassion, still extends the tender opportunity to seek new bonds, to open our hearts once more to the possibility of finding someone with whom we can share our deepest thoughts, our rawest feelings, and yes, even our cherished intimacy." He let his words linger, allowing each syllable to resonate within the souls of his listeners. Consider the warmth of a shared laugh, the comfort of a knowing glance, the solace found in the silent understanding that flows between two kindred spirits. These are the moments that weave richness into the fabric of our existence, that remind us of the beauty inherent in vulnerability and the strength found in unity. By isolating ourselves, we may momentarily shield ourselves from pain, but we also close the door to immeasurable joy and fulfillment. Solitude has its place, offering reflection and self-discovery, but when it becomes a fortress, it can keep out the very experiences that make life profoundly worthwhile. Let us embrace the courage to step beyond the familiar confines of our solitude, to reach out despite past hurts or fears, and allow ourselves to be seen and known by others. In doing so, we not only honor our own need for connection, but also enrich the lives of those who are yearning for the companionship and understanding that only we can offer. Life is not a solitary journey meant to be traversed alone. It is a shared adventure, a collective tapestry woven with the threads of countless relationships and encounters. Each new connection holds a potential to bring unexpected joy, to heal old wounds, and to open doors to experiences we had long since believed were beyond our reach. Antonio's voice softened further, imbued with gentle encouragement. I invite you to reflect on the barriers you may have built, and to consider the possibilities that await when we allow ourselves to connect deeply with others. The path may seem daunting, but the rewards, a renewed sense of belonging, the spark of companionship, the warmth of shared intimacy, are treasures that enrich our lives beyond measure. He paused once more, his eyes meeting each of theirs with a look of profound sincerity and hope. The silence that followed was heavy with contemplation, yet it brimmed with the subtle stirrings of inspiration. In that sacred space, Antonio's words took root, sowing seeds of courage and the promise of new beginnings in the hearts of those who listened. As Antonio's heartfelt words settled into the quietude of the room, a gentle shift seemed to ripple through the gathered men. Some exchanged glances filled with unspoken understanding, while others gazed downward, lost in deep reflection. The atmosphere was thick with emotion, a blend of nostalgia, yearning, and the tentative stirrings of hope. Sensing the profound impact of his message, Antonio continued with a renewed warmth in his tone. My dear friends, he said softly, I know that the prospect of opening our hearts again can feel daunting. The scars of past hurts or the weight of lost loves may make us hesitant to embrace new connections. Yet, it is within the courage to be vulnerable that we often find the greatest rewards. Think about the simple joys that companionship brings. The shared laughter over a cherished memory, the comfort of a hand to hold during trying times, the profound peace that comes from knowing someone truly understands you. These are the treasures that enrich our lives far beyond material measures. Moreover, connecting with others doesn't just fill our own cups. It allows us to pour into the lives of those who may also be yearning for understanding and companionship. Each of us carries unique experiences and wisdom that can offer solace and guidance to others. By reaching out, we not only heal our own hearts, but also become a beacon of light for someone else navigating their own journey. Antonio's eyes shimmered with earnest conviction as he added, Life is a tapestry woven with the threads of our relationships and experiences. When we isolate ourselves, we remove vibrant colors from that tapestry, leaving it less rich and textured. But when we choose to engage, to connect, we add depth and beauty, not just to our own lives, but to the world around us. I encourage you to take that first step, however small it may seem. Perhaps it's reconnecting with an old friend, joining a community group that shares your interests, or simply starting a conversation with someone new. These moments of connection can open doors to unexpected friendships and perhaps even love. Remember, it's never too late to seek joy, to find companionship, or to rediscover the parts of ourselves that may have been tucked away. Each day is a new opportunity to embrace the fullness of life, to step out of the shadows of solitude and into the warm embrace of shared humanity. As Antonio's words hung in the air, a quiet resolve began to take root among the men. Faces that had been etched with weariness now softened with the hint of a smile or the spark of contemplation. The barriers that once seemed insurmountable now appeared just a bit more surmountable, the path forward illuminated by the shared wisdom of their sage friend. With a gentle smile, Antonio concluded, We are all travelers on this journey, and while the road may be fraught with challenges, it is also lined with opportunities for profound connection and joy. Let us not deny ourselves the richness that comes from opening our hearts to others. Together, we can navigate the winding paths of life with greater strength, understanding, and most importantly, with the companionship that makes the journey worthwhile. A serene silence enveloped the room as the men absorbed Antonio's message. The flicker of newfound hope and determination danced in their eyes. In that shared moment, they recognized not only the possibility of rekindled connections, but also the power they each held to transform their lives through the simple, yet profound, act of reaching out. Antonio looked around, his gaze filled with affection and pride. "Thank you for sharing this time with me," he said softly. "May we all find the courage to embrace the connections that await us and cherish the moments that make life truly meaningful." If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. As the gathering began to stir, the men exchanged warm handshakes and heartfelt words, the room now buzzing with a gentle hum of camaraderie. Antonio's words had not just been heard, they had been felt, igniting a quiet revolution in the hearts of those present. The promise of new beginnings hung lightly in the air, a testament to the enduring power of empathy, wisdom, and the unbreakable human spirit. As Antonio gazed warmly at the faces surrounding him, a tender smile played upon his lips, and his eyes shimmered with a depth of understanding that only a lifetime of experiences could bestow. His voice, gentle yet resonant, carried the weight of his wisdom as he continued. As we gracefully age and journey through the later chapters of our lives, it becomes essential, no imperative, to embrace a conscious and deliberate approach to every moment we are gifted. Each day is a precious thread in the tapestry of our existence, and how we choose to weave it determines the richness of the life we lead. Staying active is not merely about preserving our physical health. It's about igniting the very spark of vitality that fuels our spirits. Engaging in light exercises, like taking a leisurely walk amidst the rustling leaves of a serene park, stretching our limbs beneath the soft glow of the morning sun, or indulging in the gentle caress of water through swimming, rejuvenates our bodies and soothes our souls. Activities like yoga offer not just physical benefits, but also a pathway to inner peace, helping to strengthen our muscles, enhance our flexibility, and keep our minds alert and vibrant. These are not just motions. They are affirmations of life, whispers to ourselves that we are still very much alive and capable of joy. Equally vital are the social connections that nourish our hearts and uplift our spirits. Human interaction is the lifeblood of emotional well-being, a melody that resonates with the very core of our being. Strengthening interpersonal relationships by reaching out and maintaining regular contact with friends and family wraps us in a comforting embrace of belonging. Being open to new friendships invites fresh perspectives and adventures into our lives, ensuring that our social world remains as dynamic and meaningful as ever. Sharing laughter, stories, and moments of genuine connection fills our days with purpose and reminds us that we are never truly alone. Cultivating an attitude of gratitude is like opening a window to let in the warm, golden light of positivity. By taking time each day to reflect on the blessings that grace our lives, the love of family, the camaraderie of friends, the simple joys that often go unnoticed, we can transform our outlook and anchor ourselves in happiness. This practice doesn't just reduce stress, it enriches our overall well-being, painting our world in brighter, more hopeful colors. Gratitude turns what we have into enough and more, fostering a deep sense of contentment and peace. Moreover, tending to our mental health is not just important, it is essential to our very being. Our minds are the sanctuaries where our dreams reside, the hearts where our inner fires burn. If feelings of anxiety, depression, or overwhelm begin to cast shadows over our days, seeking professional help is a courageous and profoundly beneficial step. Therapy provides a safe harbor to explore our emotions and heal our wounds, offering tools and insights that can restore balance to our lives. Meditation serves as a quiet refuge, a way to center ourselves amidst the chaos, fostering a sense of calm and clarity that permeates every aspect of our existence. Remember, embracing these practices is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to our strength and resilience. It's an acknowledgement that we are deserving of care, compassion, and all the beauty that life has to offer. By consciously choosing to honor our bodies, nurture our minds, and open our hearts, we pave the way for a life that is not just long but rich with meaning, joy, and fulfillment. Let us, therefore, commit to living each day with intention and gratitude. Let's fill our lives with activities that bring us joy, challenge our minds, and connect us with others. Whether it's a walk in the gentle embrace of nature, a heartfelt conversation with a dear friend, or a moment of silent reflection, as the sun sets. These are the threads that weave a life of substance and satisfaction. As we stand together on this journey, let us support one another in cultivating these habits. Let us be the encouragement that someone else might need, the smile that brightens another's day, the understanding presence that makes the path a little easier to tread. Antonio's words flowed like a soothing river, washing over the assembled group and seeping into the very marrow of their beings. The men felt a collective stirring within their hearts, a rekindling of purpose, a resurgence of hope, and an invigorated desire to embrace life in all its complexity and wonder. In that moment, they were not just listeners but active participants in a shared awakening, ready to step forward with renewed vigor and an unshakable commitment to nurturing every dimension of their well-being. Antonio's gaze softened as he took a deep breath, his eyes reflecting the gentle wisdom accumulated over a lifetime. He could feel the collective heartbeat of the room, a silent rhythm that connected them all in that moment. With a serene smile, he resumed, his voice a soothing melody that wrapped around each listener like a warm embrace. Slowing down and truly savoring each moment is a precious gift we can offer ourselves, he began. In the whirlwind of our younger years, we often race through life, chasing ambitions, meeting deadlines, always looking ahead to the next milestone. But with the grace of age comes a profound realization. Life isn't meant to be a relentless sprint, but a leisurely journey where every step is cherished. Each sunrise we witness, every shared laughter, the simple pleasure of a gentle breeze against our skin. These are the moments that weave the rich tapestry of our existence. Practicing mindfulness allows us to cultivate this deep awareness. It teaches us to be present, to anchor ourselves in the now, appreciating the subtle beauties that often go unnoticed. When we immerse ourselves fully in the present, we unlock a wellspring of joy and contentment that nourishes our souls. The scent of a blooming flower, the sound of children playing in the distance, the warmth of a loved one's touch, all become profound experiences when we are truly mindful. Attending to our physical health is equally essential, Antonio emphasized, his eyes conveying earnest concern. Regular medical checkups are not just routine obligations, they are acts of self-love. By staying vigilant about our health, we empower ourselves to detect potential issues early on, when they are most manageable. This proactive approach can make all the difference, ensuring we continue to live vibrant, fulfilling lives. Moreover, he said gently, being kind to ourselves is paramount. As the years pass, our bodies and circumstances inevitably change. Accepting these changes with grace, rather than resistance, allows us to embrace the natural flow of life. Avoiding harsh self-criticism frees us from unnecessary burdens, enabling us to focus on what truly matters. Cultivating self-love and self-acceptance isn't just beneficial, it's transformative. When we treat ourselves with the same affection and understanding we offer to others, we foster inner peace and resilience. Finding purpose, Antonio added, his voice resonating with passion, is the cornerstone of genuine happiness. Purpose gives our lives direction and meaning, fueling us with enthusiasm and a sense of fulfillment. Whether it's pursuing a long-held passion, volunteering in the community, or simply being a source of support and wisdom for others, engaging in purposeful activities enriches our days and uplifts our spirits. Remember, he said, his gaze sweeping lovingly across the room, each stage of life is a unique and precious journey, filled with its own wonders and lessons. The key to healthy aging lies in embracing life wholeheartedly, with gratitude for all we have experienced, wisdom gleaned from our triumphs and trials, and a positive spirit that looks forward to each new day with hope and anticipation. Let us choose to live with open hearts, cherishing the present, nurturing our well-being, and connecting deeply with ourselves and others. In doing so, we not only enhance our own lives, but also inspire those around us to find joy and purpose in their own journeys. As Antonio's heartfelt words settled over the gathering, a palpable sense of peace and inspiration filled the air. The men around him seemed to sit a little straighter, their eyes brighter, as if a weight had been lifted from their shoulders. In that shared moment of reflection and hope, they found a renewed appreciation for the beauty of life and the endless possibilities that lay before them. As Antonio's profound words settled into the stillness of the room, a deep and contemplative silence enveloped the gathering. The soft glow of the fading sunlight filtered through the windows, casting a warm, golden hue that seemed to wrap each man in a gentle embrace. Faces etched with lines of experience reflected a myriad of emotions, eyes glistening with unshed tears, brows furrowed in introspection, and subtle nods acknowledging truths long unspoken. The atmosphere was thick with reflection, each individual processing Antonio's heartfelt message in their own way. Sensing the depth of their contemplation, Antonio allowed the silence to linger, giving space for their thoughts to unfold. Then, with a voice imbued with both softness and unwavering conviction, he continued, "Remember, my dear friends, life is breathtakingly short, a fleeting whisper in the grand symphony of existence. The opportunities we have to truly connect with another soul are not just rare. They are sacred and immeasurably precious. Do not let them slip through your fingers like grains of sand. Do not waste a chance to immerse yourselves in the profound beauty of shared experience. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment below to let me know that you are still here with me." He paused, his gaze sweeping tenderly across the room, meeting each pair of eyes with genuine empathy and understanding. "What you seek in solitary intimacy," he said gently, "the comfort, the solace, the fleeting fulfillment, it can be found in a form far richer and deeper alongside someone who chooses to walk this path with you. When you open your heart to another, you invite in a wealth of love, understanding, and joy that transcends anything solitude can offer. Take care of your bodies. Yes, but also, and just as importantly, take care of your hearts. Nurture them, protect them, and allow them the freedom to feel and to love." Antonio's words hung in the air like a soft melody, resonating deeply within the hearts of those present. The men's expressions shifted subtly. Some eyes softened with newfound hope. Others reflected a rekindling of long-buried desires for connection. The room pulsed with a shared understanding, a silent agreement that perhaps it was time to break down the walls they had built around themselves. With a gentle smile that radiated warmth and encouragement, Antonio concluded, "And there you have it, my friends. Taking care of oneself is a journey that goes far beyond the physical realm. It delves into the very core of our being, our emotional health, and the intricate connections we weave throughout our lives. By moderating certain habits that may no longer serve us and actively seeking out meaningful relationships, we carve a path toward a life that is not only balanced, but also deeply fulfilling and joyous." He leaned forward slightly, his eyes shining with earnest sincerity. "Remember, true well-being springs from the harmonious balance between body, mind, and heart. It's a delicate dance of nurturing each aspect with equal care and attention." If this message resonates with you, I invite you to reflect upon it deeply. Do not hesitate to seek out that which truly brings fulfillment to your life, the passions that set your soul aflame, the relationships that bring profound joy, the peace that comes from self-understanding. The silence that followed was no longer heavy, but filled with a gentle optimism. The men exchanged glances, some offering small smiles of solidarity, and others giving subtle nods of determination. The atmosphere had transformed from one of mere contemplation to one brimming with quiet resolve and the stirrings of action. Antonio observed this shift with a sense of profound gratitude and hope. "Each of you holds the power to transform your lives," he added softly, "to open doors to new experiences, to heal old wounds, and to embrace the endless possibilities that await. Life offers us countless gifts. We need only to reach out and accept them." As the gathering slowly began to disperse, the men approached Antonio individually, offering handshakes, embraces, and words of heartfelt thanks. The room buzzed with a renewed energy, a tapestry of shared experiences, and a collective commitment to seek deeper connections, both with others and within themselves. Stepping out into the crisp evening air, Each man carried with him not only the wisdom imparted by Antonio, but also a rekindled spirit, a flame of hope and a vision of a life enriched by balance, love, and genuine fulfillment. And so, my friend, we come to the heart of the matter. Taking care of oneself is an art that transcends mere physical well-being. It is an intricate blend of nurturing your emotional health and cherishing the connections that breathe life into our days. By moderating habits that may no longer serve your highest good and opening yourself to meaningful relationships, you pave the way toward a life that is both balanced and profoundly happy. Remember, true well-being is a delicate harmony of body, mind, and heart. If these words strike a chord within you, I encourage you to embrace them. Reflect deeply, and don't hesitate to pursue what genuinely brings fulfillment to your life. The journey toward wholeness is yours to embark upon, and the treasures you will find along the way are beyond measure. Thank you for joining us on this profound journey of reflection and wisdom shared by Antonio. We've delved into the essence of holistic well-being, embracing the harmony of body, mind, and heart as we navigate the enriching paths of our lives. Antonio's heartfelt insights remind us that true health transcends the physical. It's about nurturing our emotional connections, cultivating mental clarity, and cherishing the meaningful relationships that bring depth and joy to our existence. As we've explored, embracing mindfulness, fostering social connections, practicing self-compassion, and seeking balance in all aspects of life are keys to aging gracefully and living fully. Antonio encourages us to open our hearts to new experiences, to find courage in vulnerability, and to embrace each moment with gratitude and purpose. Now, we'd love to hear from you. What have you learned from Antonio's wisdom today? Please share in the comments one insight that resonated with you and how you plan to bring it into practice in your life. If you liked this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for being a part of our community, and we look forward to sharing more moments of inspiration with you.